Hi everybody, I'm back to make another card. Now I'm really sorry that I haven't been making cards for a long time, and I've just been really busy with a lot of homework and a lot of schoolwork, and I've just been really busy with all different kinds of things. So I'm sorry, but I'm back again. I'm going to be making a quick and simple card. Another thing, I had a problem with my videos uploading onto YouTube, so I had about 15-minute card or a 15-minute haul video that I was trying to upload. I probably did it over 5 times trying to upload it over many different days, and still having to edit it every time just because of the date and stuff was different. So I've had to edit it over 5 times and try to upload it 5 times, and it didn't work out. So I decided that I'm just going to try a different video and see if that one will work. So let's hope that works today. So also, I'm starting off with a piece of 110-pound ivory cardstock from Michaels, and this is just some nice thick white or ivory cardstock. Now this is cut to 5¼ by 4 inches, and then I'm going to be making this card today. So it's a pretty simple card. I'm just going to be changing the colors a little bit, and it's going to be pretty quick and simple. So to do that, have this die here. I also bought this Nextcare Gentle Paper Tape, and this is it's pretty much the same as the Micropore tape that Jennifer McGuire has been using so much. So I decided to get my own roll, and it seems to be working really, really well. So I'm just going to tape that into place and go ahead and run it through my die cutting machine. Also, while I was at it, I went ahead and die cut this piece too. Now these flowers are from the Petal Pop-Ups die set from Tailored Expressions. If you want to go ahead and get that. I'm using the biggest and the smallest one today. And just to pop it out of the dies, I'm going to be using this die. This is the Tim Holtz Paper Piercer. I pretty much use this for all my stuff. I'm not going to be needing to use this one, so I'm going to leave it in. Now, as you see here, I have my die cut panel. Now sometimes there's some little strays of the paper, so you might want to just brush it off and kind of fix it up a little bit. Now also, I'm just going to get ivory card base here. And then I'm going to be using... So again, this is the same 110-pound ivory cardstock. I got this when I went to the mainland. I was really excited because I got a whole ream of it, and I'm still using it, and it's really, really handy, and it's really good. And I found ivory cardstock as cheap and as worth it as this one too. So as you see here, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm making this card again, but just different colors. I'm just going to be getting out my mini distress inks and then starting to do the blending. Now what you're going to want to do is center your panel on your card base, and then you're going to want to get a pencil and mark the highest points and as well as the lowest points with a pencil. And then that'll be easy enough, and then you can go ahead and start inking and blending on your... So as you see here, I did get the Tim Holtz Distress Ink Minis in quite a bit of colors. I know you've seen them, but I did finally get the Distress tins, and I'm really happy that I did so. They're really good to see all the colors that you have, and it's really easy to store. So I'm just going to take out Mustard Seed, which is a nice bright yellow, as well as I like Crushed Olive to go with that, which is a nice green as well. And then I'm going to go with a blue, so I'm going to take Broken China. And then again, I store all my little pads in the back of the mini distress pad, so I can pick them up really easy like that. So now, the trick is that this is the card base, so whatever ink that you have on the edge and you move it, it's going to get on the back. So to prevent that, you want to make sure that you are keeping your card still. So from wherever you are going to start your blending, you want to make sure that you keep your card in that exact spot and you don't move it at all. and then I'm going to go ahead and wipe my surface. So I have just a little wipe there. I'm going to wipe it before I move my card. And then I'm just going to continue blending. If not, you can move it into different spots. And that should be good with the yellow. I might actually do a little bit more in the flower area. Now also, I'm just going to take a wet baby wipe here, wipe my surface up, and dry it off. And then continue with my card. So as you see here, I got all the yellow area done, and doesn't have to be really perfect. You're not trying to get it so perfect and so precise. It's pretty much just going ahead, blending on the color, trying to be, now if you want to, you can, after you ink up your sponge, you can tap it off one time, and that can reduce the color and reduce you getting all the lines that I'm getting now. So that's one trick, but if not, it's okay, and most people aren't even going to notice. So I'm just going to do that there. That's crushed olive. Then I'm going to wipe my surface once again, making sure none of that ink gets onto the back of my card. And then I'm going to take broken china. And then again, I'm starting, this is the flower, so I'm going to start on the bottom and then work my way up. And because you can start from the edge, but to get the nice color that you want, if you want it really dark, you're going to have to start on the paper, and it's a little risky, but it seems to be okay there. Just going to make sure and go over here a little bit. And then once again, wipe my surface. And just going around the edges. And that's pretty much all you're going to need. It's a pretty simple card here. And as you see, this is my finished card layer. I have my die cut flower here. And as you see, that's what it looks like. So before I adhere this down, I'm going to go ahead and add my congratulations sentiment. I'm just going to be using some Tombow aqua glue, and then I'll be right back to show you the finish. So now I adhered my congrats on there, and then I'm going to take my huge roll of Scotch 3M foam tape and just start adhering some of it onto the back. And I'll come back when it's adhered. Okay, so this is that, and you can see I just did it with the one layer foam tape, and it's mounted really nice and secure. Now I'm going to take a mini glue dot. I'm just going to put that behind my flower here, my smaller flower. And then I'm just going to put it right in the middle of this. And that's that there. And then now I'm going to be using some sequins to add a little bit of dimension onto this. Now if you want to be really secure, go ahead and use multimedia matte, because that's one of pretty much the strongest thing you can use for sequins. But just because of time, I'm going to go ahead and use my glue dots, which they are very strong as well, but be a little bit more careful with glue dots because they possibly can come off. So just make sure you send it really nicely and make sure that they don't get lost or it doesn't get tossed around in the mail. So I'm just taking a clear, bigger sequin, and then putting a smaller, I believe this is about 6mm clear and about a 4mm sparkling silver. And then I'm going to go ahead and just add some other sequins onto the card as well and come back. Now here I'm back, and this is my finished card. So you see it's pretty simple. Everything seems to be pretty quick, simple, just adding a little bit of shine with those sequins. And if you want to add a little bit more, you maybe some Wink of Stella or something on this congrats. But it seems to be pretty nice and simple. So this is the 2 different color variations. And thanks for watching. So please come again, please subscribe, and please leave your comments below. And have a great day. Bye.